M0FXP Hamtech. Welcome back to my videos on the new H4M HacRf Portapack with the Mayhem software. They've now added USB-C. They've got a mic and extension switch here on this side actually. Battery disconnect there so the battery doesn't drain. We've got USB-C and a built-in speaker, which is quite nice. So right now we're using the sound mode, they call it, let's just go at the top here and go back. So go up with the new wheel, and we can just click to the left as well and go enter, or we can tap the screen if we want. We're using the audio mode, so you select there, you go straight away into this waterfall, and we're listening to airband. So we can go up and just follow the little white square that's moving around, moving here at the moment, and that's our volume. And then the inner wheel is our volume. We've got some gain level settings here, and to put the frequency in, just go left with the outer wheel, and you can just tap it and type in the frequency. I've typed in 133,850 and then done. And we can move the wheel to the left. We can actually choose AM, up sideband, lower sideband. You can see it's on USB 3K at the moment, but it's working fine on airband like that. So I've got my settings here at 32 and 32. Small signal meter. So that's airband. Now we don't have to use airband. I can swap my antenna. This is how versatile this is. So I'll just take it off a minute. Put on my HF antenna, which is my very long wire that I would use on my, say, ICOM 7300. Then I can go up to the frequency, because this thing goes up to 6 gigahertz. And this is the interesting thing, it can transmit. Now I don't know if it can transmit on HF, but it's got transmitter APRS as well, Bluetooth. Right. Let's select, and we're going to go 7.150, done. Turn down the volume and gain, up to the right with this wheel. Just lower that down a bit. And we're going to go up again with the wheel, down. And where it says there AM, I'm going to go down one and just rotate the inner wheel to LSB. Back up. The gain looks a bit high, so we can lower that as well, so it's not so overpowering. And when the conditions are good, you can hear plenty of stations. Let's go up a minute, make sure I've selected the right one. AM, yeah, that's it. So we're just waiting to hear. You need an adapter. Doesn't look too busy. It's a shame. You can't. Earlier on I had it really clear on HF. Is the one there, is there? I think there is someone there. There is an amp. Across. Step there as well. So unfortunately nothing there, but okay. And we'll go back to the top menu here. Just at the top here you can actually tap back if you haven't got big fat fingers. If I can do it with this. And you go to the main screen there. And look, we've got ADSB. That picks up aircraft. I just switch my antenna to my VHF, UHF, and it will start picking up the information that's being transmitted by aircraft. And it picks it up very quickly as well. And once you've loaded up the correct files and firmware, you can view the information and via a map as well. Just going to wait there. So you got the call sign. It says here level, speed, the signal strength, and how long ago since you received it. So no activity, although we had it all earlier. Let's go back. And we can actually play games with this thing. That's the funny thing. Decodes Bluetooth. There's a whole section there. Look at this scanner section here. Looking nice. There's a whole section here. Let's show you. Go back. It's a lot quicker if you just tap the screen, to be honest. Look at this, games, and I was actually playing Star Wars earlier. Not Star Wars. Space Invaders. You got Breakout, a Dino game. I know it's not 4 games. Well, why not, eh? Okay, and then it actually works. Right and left, and then and it's clear, really. And it does keep score. It's not just, you know. Love it. How do we get out of this, though? There must be a way to get out of these games. I press this button here. There's a transceiver section. There's APRS, big utilities. There is an SD card, built-in speaker, microphone on this. And let's go to, if you look at the everything that it does on receive, a lot of it does on transmit. But I don't really use the TX. But there are ham radio TX. Sorry, APRS TX would be allowed. But it's got POC/SAG as well if you put the right settings in. Little previous here at the bottom. Like so. Let's go to back to receive, and then we'll go to the boats, which is pretty sure frequencies are I think it's 162025. Again, it's as good as your antenna, of course. The antenna's at the top. I've just recently been told that one of these is actually a speaker or microphone. I wrote it down and made a video on it when I found that. Even though it's SMA, actually speaker or microphone connections. But there is 3.5 jacks on this. Well, look, we've actually received something. Ooh. And now technically, so can the ALINCO, look, AIS. But we need the same antenna. So let's just select and see what it's found. What? How's it finding a Singapore? From Singapore. There you are. They've got my ham radio on there. So I will switch the antenna because I am very curious to see if this... Oh no, it has picked it up. Look, you can see it's picking it up. 1.6. I'm not sure how you actually look at the information, but look, there's a little map there. That's boats. How cool is that? Success there. See on map. We can see where it's docked. Can we zoom? Probably can, but look, location. Goes to show that the antenna's working. It's a bit disappointing that normally the airband one is really busy. That's the ADSB select. Normally fills up really quickly. I'm not really sure. Ah, ta-da! That's more like it. Let's go down, select, and then we can see AC details here. Okay, a lot of it's not populated there. See on map. Again, it's showing that it's all above me. So, you know, with a device like this, and of course, if you're going to start transmitting, you need to make sure you've got a license to transmit on any of these. It's going to do everything. PMR, VHF, UHF, 6 meters, HF. It's picking up these digital transmissions here. And look at it. It's all coming in now. Look at that's all coming through. How cool is that? That's just on a rubber duck inside my room here. So I think I'm going to show the settings on this in another video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, just, you know, do lots and lots of videos tinkering with this H4M. You've got the H2M that was before it, slightly different in its buttons, but very similar in everything that it does, really. I know that I need to work it out because my other one actually lit up blue I like that, so I'm wondering if so does this one. It was part of the button, if there's a blue LED in there. So thanks for watching, and yeah, fun times.